Hey there, and welcome back to Monster Train 2. So, one thing I did want to talk about today, and something that has been coming up in comments, but also on my Discord server as well, just a discussion point that I think is interesting to talk about, is the overall difficulty of Monster Train 2 and how to measure it. Now, I think there's a lot of things you can do in Monster Train 2 to make the game easier for yourself and to create a more crafted experience than in the first game. In the first game, you had Covenant and your clan combo, and that was ostensibly it. Obviously, with the DLC, you could mess around with pack shards a little bit, but that only gave you so much finesse, and it also created unpredictable difficulties because even with the exact same pack shard amount based on combat and run RNG, you could end up with different elites spawning in a combat. Sometimes. It only really happened if you had multiples of similar. There's the math behind it is way more complex than it has any right to be. But anyway, you could end up with some variance, is kind of the TLDR. Now, in Monster Train 2, you don't have any of the pack shard variants, of course. You also have fewer covenants, but I think they're much more impactful. But you have other elements that come up. So I'll just go into the run screen and show you what I mean. I think Pyre Hearts are a significant difficulty modifier that aren't getting considered in difficulty discussions. So when someone brings up and they think, Monster Train 2 is easier than Monster Train 1. The TLDR is I disagree with them. I actually think the game is harder, but I think the game gives you so many tools to make it easier that people make it easier on themselves without realizing they're doing it. Ask yourself this, if you ever pick a Pyre Heart, you are making the game easier. This is a run modifier. It's kind of like a mutator that you can choose to purely benefit yourself. These are not created equally. These are not all as good as the others. Some are really strong, some kind of suck. Some have terrible stats, some have incredible stats, some play well with certain clan combos, some don't, right? Even if you just pick Proto Heartcage all the time, this is a huge boon. This makes the game easier, frankly. This makes the game easier than if you roll into some of these other ones and don't benefit from them on your particular run. So I think random Pyre Heart is probably the most difficult because you will run into runs on your win streak that will present poor choices for Pyre Hearts for the lines you want to play on that run. And I think that's relevant. That is an important difficulty modifier, but I also don't think it's the only one. I can't show you the other one because I'm not in a run, but I think the availability of restarts and undos is another huge element. If you're willing to restart and undo constantly, I think pretty much every run is winnable. I'm trying to imagine. I think if you're willing to go ham with undo and restart, you can muscle your way through pretty much any run. I think, and this, I mean, assuming you're not misplaying or something, right? You know, there's only so much you can do if you've messed up your deck, right? But the expectation, in my opinion, is if you are playing at Covenant 10, trying to win streak, and you're good at the deck building portion, I think you can construct decks that cannot lose if you try enough or try hard enough, right? I think you can absolutely get there. And so I imagine if you're willing to undo and restart, I think a 100% win rate is very possible. I think if you want to actually experience like true difficulty, go for the medal. Don't count your win streak if you don't have the medal, in my opinion. Like, I've had some pretty rough strings here, right? That was a pretty bad run history page. I've had some good ones though, right? Well, that's five. That's four in a row here. We had a five in a row or six in a row here, which I'm really happy about. I'm currently on a two in a row. You know, this feels good. Now, obviously, these are like lower covenants, so I think that doesn't really count here. But once we hit Covenant 10, it was like, all right, here we go. And so for me, I think the game is harder than Monster Train 1 because I'm applying similar rules. I can't restart, and I'm randomizing Pyre Hearts. I think those are big. So anyway, TLDR, I don't actually think it matters if the game is harder or easier, but I think the discourse around it kind of is interesting because people oftentimes ignore the parts that they don't think about. I think just those two elements I mentioned there swing the difficulty hugely. Anyway, we're going to be continuing with our rotating and then trying to get wins we haven't gotten crowns on. So we're doing a rotating kind of selected clan combo series here where I'm trying to get crowns. So we're going to be playing Phoenix next. I can't believe I've actually never played... Is that real? I haven't played Phoenix with Banished? That seems crazy, but I guess it's possible. Fair enough, I suppose. Maybe I have, and it was just like with Luna, which I've then improved since then. Yeah, probably. So I think we could do, if I don't want to play, I'm not going to play Luna again, because apparently I've already beaten both of the crowns here. So we'll do Phoenix with either Banished or Underlegion, I think. Those are the two that I'm missing here. Let's do Underlegion. Seems fun. Alright. My goal is basically to hold out. This confirms no wins. Great. Basically, my goal is to hold out until we get the patch for the Monster Train 1 clans, and then I want to view them in the new game with fresh eyes, is my goal. Yeah, sounds good. Alright, I don't have anything else here, so as always, do like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Channel's doing great. Really appreciate all the new folks here. Really appreciate you bearing with me while the recording is inconsistent in this tumultuous time that I'm dealing with. But, you know, context in a previous video, I guess. Regardless, things are going well for the channel at least, so that's great. I have a Discord server if you want to come and say hi and speak to me and learn about some of this stuff. Like, you get schedule, right? I don't post anything to YouTube itself because that requires, I don't know, effort, I guess. And... but I do mention on Discord whether or not a video is going to be coming up on the day, so you also get notifications. Neat, I guess. Whatever. It's like the bell, but you don't have to interact with me on YouTube or whatever. Anyway, let's play Monster Train. Click the buttons. Yeah. This is a no wins. I like that it tells you. That's nice. Alright, hope you're all doing well today. I'm doing okay. Oh, that's interesting. Bogworm's growth. Alright, fair enough. Yeah, I'm doing alright. It's a little bit earlier. I'm hoping to get some recording done before the week begins for work because it's going to be tougher for me to do so after the fact. So, here we are. Today we are, as before, default Pyreborne, default Underlegion. Goal here is to score a new crown with Phoenix. We're facing Dominion Seraph. We have Pushback Savage... Not Savagery, Pushback Archean, and Lifesteal Kale. We have Bogworm's Growth as our Pyre Heart, Pyreball, Glow Up, Amorous, Inoki. Pretty solid. We have Eager Conscript with a rally choice. I can Glow Up and yank her forward so she could Titanite tank for the floor if we wanted. Very feasible. And then we could do this on a floor with extra space, maybe fit in, I don't know, something that does something on rally. So, sure. This would be a decent Overlord start, I think. He could clear waves pretty strongly while the rest of it just tanks for him. Good Overlord start. I think we could also take just Conjure, right? Golden Touch, I think it is. And that would be totally fine. So, sure, we'll see what we get. Prismatic Dragon Scale is... Okay. You have to ask the question, is this good enough if I only proc it once? It's fine if I only proc it once, but I don't think it's better than Ancient Roots. Practically, I think it is unrealistic to assume you get 2 or even 3 procs of Prismatic Dragon Scale. 2 is difficult. You're going to get maybe 1 on ring 1 or 2. After that, I mean, you need to take Vengeful Shards. You're going to get hit by something. Amalgams exist, curses exist. It's really hard to zero this out. So, with that in mind, Ancient Roots is pure benefit no matter what. So I am just going to take this energy management, I think. We're shown Pyromaniac, Golden Crown. I think this is the Golden Crown take. Overlord would have been marginally better here just with my start, but Golden Crown is extremely functional. Pyromaniac, we don't have any support for it in our opener. It wouldn't be terrible, I don't think, but it's not as effective as Golden Crown here, so we'll take that. Move on. Great. Okay, Titan Skin, sure. Doesn't matter if I play bottom, play top, whatever. I'd like to win on top to hopefully buy an extra turn. We will be doing Inoki first. Sequencing suddenly matters. I will play one. The thing about playing the second steward is with Astraeal as the boss, he basically... The problem is he loses too much sap on the bottom guy, who normally won't pass away, especially on this combat. So, because this is healer, so it's low damage. So we'll play just the one here. Cool. So, I mean, the nice thing is the -1 lets me play this Pyreball for free, which I appreciate. I do think Eager Conscript is valuable. I'm also going to shoot my own fungi for Golden Horde value. And then here, we play the rest of it out. It's fine. Cool. We get another Pyreball, which I will continue to play. It's going to be Spear Steward here. I don't think this Fire Starter does enough, so we let it go. It's fine. We get the money. Great. All right, we're definitely going to go Eager Conscript, and I'm going to glow up twice. There's the argument of yanking her forward, but I like being able to propagate the troop as well, so I'm going to do that. Great, right? Great. Good. Okay, we should win from here, I think. I will just continue to Eager Conscript. Now here, with cooldown 3 and nothing to support it, there's no reason not to hold this for the boss, right? Right. We will continue to play Troop. I think the play is to double tap Firestarter on Astraeal. He's going to get healed anyway from his resolve, so the healer being alive doesn't matter. We take the tap here on the Pyre. It's good. Okay, we're probably leaking something, maybe. Now this is a good example of... Do I actually breathe fire here? Does this swing this? Pyre Gel 4 with 3 hits is plus 12, 15, so this is equivalent to a 27, but Titanite changes it, right? But he's getting healed too. I think this actually prevents 4 damage to the Pyre, and I'm pretty sure we win anyway, so I'm gonna click it. This pushes 112 thanks largely to the Pyre Gel, which is great in my opinion. That's huge value. The Pyre Gel's doing major part of that work. Rest of this is free. I could just blow this up, but it doesn't really matter here, I don't think. We super win. Cool. Easy. We save some Pyre health doing it this way. We get 2 Dragon's Horde. It's enough. I'm looking for anything to boost that number. Doesn't matter what it is. Alchemy is the pick. Yeah, I don't care if I get a Calcified Ember. We just need the boost. Loam Coat is huge. Infectory's good, but Loam Coat's probably better. We'll take it. Save. The only way I spend this too is if I desperately need to. Let's think about this for a moment. A magic shop could give remove consume. Alchemy, big. Holdover glow up is strong. Pyreborne banner is maybe good. Magma cultist could be good here. Underlegion banner. I mean, we could take a couple things on the steel side. What's coming up? We have another steel shop option. I kind of like this magic shop here, actually, because of holdover is good, spell chain is good, remove consume is good, right? Those first 2 are good on glow up, and then alchemy desperately wants the remove consume. And I think we're durable enough thanks to Inoki into this early game. So we'll go left. I think that's fine. Magic shop shows... yes, the quintessential remove consume -2 in consume on alchemy. incredible news. That's huge value. And a magma cultist. But also, the hothead is here. What if instead, hothead? This is the hardest decision this game could make me. I think hothead is too good to skip. I think hothead is too good to skip. If I miss one of these, the hothead is the worst. Man, they're so good. They're both so good here. With bogworms, we easily can slot in the +1 on Phoenix's floor. Technically, Phoenix doesn't even really need to be here, actually. He just needs to breathe fire. Like him, he's not my relentless anything. He's just, I'd like to maximize Dragon's Horde for the time being. Hothead is really good. Hothead is so good. Hothead, I think, needs to be taken. I think it has to be Hothead. It's so tough. That is such a difficult decision. I will 20 consume a Pyreball. It's nice being able to give this 40 damage and then make it blow up, and I can also Ancient Roots it to make it cheaper. That's nice. We're not going to reroll or anything. We're going to move on here. There's no reason to do more. We take this trial. Yes, Invasion is not too bad here. We can solve this. We got the space on middle, which doesn't really matter to me, I don't think. We just go Inoki upstairs. We play Phoenix behind. We could do this in a different order, by the way, which is interesting to think about. We'll tank on Shield Steward. You could do her in back, actually. We're going to breathe fire here. Great. We're going to breathe fire middle as well. Huge. I think we do Eager Conscript and then we glow up. This should clear pretty much everything, and we take out the healer downstairs. Decent. Okay. We're clearing it. It's good. Alchemy is the most important card, followed by killing the Collector and scaling upstairs. Yes, this looks fine. Do I take the 1 and play a Dead Steward? I don't think so. We'll just let it sit for now. That's okay. He gets to breathe fire. Great work. Good job. Anyway, here's Loam Coat. And then we will continue the glow up. We're not going to get this guy in back. There was pretty much no hope of that. So we are going to take 6 here. A little bit of a bummer, but it's acceptable, I suppose. Cost of doing business. Top floor is clear. Again, the duration of these early combats is a little annoying because we only get the 6 Dragon's Horde here. We're never going to have enough time for this cooldown. I think the play, by the way, is to Pyreball downstairs. Huge value. And then the rest of this doesn't really matter. It is just click fungi, though. We'll save Phoenix's ability because I can never reduce it to 0 here. Sure. And with any luck, maybe we hit another Dragon's Horde. Would be cool. Alright, so this is an interest. I think this is actually the play. We'll burn an 8 on this turn to avoid the 11. I'll burn out the Calcified Ember here and then hit the Eager Conscript. It's a pretty good roll, in my opinion. I could have breathed fire on him, actually, but I don't think it made a huge difference. We're going to win this anyway. So, yeah, we don't luck into the better play here with the Alchemy. I am probably cashing this out on 6. Probably. It would be nice to get a, let's see, Spore Launcher would be good on this floor, I guess. It fits, it works. I can just put Conjure Phoenix. Oh, yo, Mind Cage, though. Hold up. That's a roll I wasn't expecting, but we are going to take it. Calcified Ember, bummer, but fine. That's good. Spawning Pods. How do I not have Spawning Pods mastered yet? This feels weird. That's like a surprise, in my opinion. Spawning Pods is a good card. It's 2 for 4. Like, I'm fine with that, right? Maybe I just haven't seen it enough times when it would matter. This seems like a strange thing to not have mastered right now. It should be good, especially with ancient roots. 2 for 4, huge scaling. If I see any other rally triggers, it's nice. Do I want a second loam coat though, ever? There's the world where you like, what? I think an ideal world is like overgrowth carapace on hothead in a 7-space floor from bogworms, and then my man just gets huge and burns every turn, and that's really good and outscales. But I think wax cap, no, we'll take spawning pods here. And I will loot this. I think this is enough, right? 6 is enough. I'll take the random artifact. Firecracker. Shale Shell is not terrible. We don't have whelps right now for the Furious Breath. Not a very good minor artifact. Sizzling Firecracker says it does 3 more damage on Pyreball, and that's it. I guess I'll take Shale Shell because I am using abilities on multiple floors potentially. Okay, fine. And then, yeah, Cleansing Water is fine. It's not the best roll, but it's good roll. I will go to the Steel Shop now. I think this is a relevant time to do it. Dualism. I mean, Dualism on Inoki is pretty okay. We'll see what we hit here. They show me the Hothead number 2. It could have just as easily been a Magma Cultist, you know? Miser will pay for himself, I'm reasonably certain. We'll just grab him. How is he not mastered? Maybe I just haven't played enough Pyreborne since the game came out? Maybe. I don't know. Dualism Inoki. This is a truckload of regen. I'll click it, sure. I'm not going to give her a plus 20 because this could end up being like something else. Like a smidge stone, maybe? Multi-strike. Midstone Inoki is pretty tempting. We could do this and make a copy of it. It's respectable. A little low health, but we scale our own HP, which is fine. She perfectly counters Dominion, BT dubs. Giving up this multi-strike is not ideal, but we don't have a good target for it. And I know what you're thinking. Miser. More money. If I could buy both, I would. Right? Because more money, more better. But I think it is just Smidgestone Inoki here. We can do work on this. Avarice probably pays for itself. I would put it in Hothead, but I think I want to save his upgrades for something better. Miser will earn cash money here. We'll take the Alcove. We roll Inscription. Okay, now, 2 things. There's apparently a mechanic for how this works, right? I've seen it discussed in my Discord. I've already kind of accidentally lucked into it once, and I didn't get it the second time. I think I understand it, though. I'll explain it when I see it. So I can theoretically get all of these. Where do they go, is the question. I think many lives on Inoki is a kind of disgusting way to just guarantee she never dies. Also, if I get fecundity on her, it prevents me from ever having to really dupe her because I can just play 2, right? Worthy Sacrifice is the least useful right now. I think Many Lives does decent enough work on Inoki. So we're gonna take that. I don't need a second copy yet. Okay, total misplay. Thanks, bud. You know, it's funny, I actually went back and played Inscription after the previous one. But now, okay, let me show you what I'm thinking here. How this works. Someone has told me, yes, okay, there are numbers that show up on the card. 110. Okay, this is binary, and I think what this is saying is that it is 0 for left, 1 for right, so I have to go right, right, left. Now, I don't think I have to do this right away. I think I have to do this at some point before the end of the run. Is there any sequence of right, right, left that makes sense here? If I can actually generate enough money, these trinket shops are not terrible, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. Steel Shop is going to be good, and I can't do it here. So is it possible? Can I do right, right, left here? I mean, the dupe on ring 8 is nice. We'll take that. Steel Shop, sure. Arm Shop, Arm Shop. Can I do right, right, left there? The thing is, I think if you do this, then I get it after Seraph, which means I'd have it for the Titans. Right, right, left. I could dupe on 7 with a magic shop. That requires I go trinket on 5 over the steel shop. That's obviously better. Now, this is also a case where I don't think you don't need to force this. I'll think about this a little more, but I don't think this is a good fit for it right now. So we will move on. Pushback Archean. I have the counter to this in my advance card, so kind of whatever. All right, we got 6 base upstairs. Again, that's great news. The cool thing about that is it means I can do Inoki, Phoenix. I could actually put Hothead on this floor, which is crazy, but I want to put Miser on this floor instead, right? I'm going to put it in the middle so I'm more likely to get the hit. Then we can Hothead middle. Respectable. Breathe Fire on, my lad. Absolutely. And I know what you're thinking. You know what would be cool? Is play spawning pods here. I'm going to be real with you and tell you, first off, we are putting Mind Cage on Phoenix here. That's really good. I'm going to Loam Coat Miser because Avarice is propagatable. And we can face tank on Fungi here, and that's pretty decent. Great. Now this is pushback, so I have fewer threats. We can Breathe Fire here. It's acceptable. I think we play the Shield Steward here, which gives up the Calcified Ember, and that's okay. We're going to pop the healer downstairs and work on this other fellow. Great. Sure. He gets pushed around. That's okay. I think Breathe Fire on something. I kind of want to propagate Avarice here. I'm going to Breathe Fire on... It's really good Pyreball on middle BT dubs. Let's stop 4 damage to the Pyre. Great. And get more Dragon's Horde. I am going to click the Pyreball on middle because it pushes 41 to this Chosen. And then I do think we want to click the Fungi here and take 1. Sure. Plus 19 money. Now we're farming economy now, right? Alchemy is mission critical. We don't do nearly enough damage upstairs right now. It's kind of just a bummer. I will Pyreball downstairs. Great. Breathing this fire does nothing for me. True. I might as well put some Pyre Gel on the floor then. Breathing the fire does do something. It gives me armor and it pushes some numbers here. We're going to leak this man. There's pretty much no way around it. It will have to do. But he only does 1 damage, so he does 3, which is less than the 4 we would have gotten otherwise. I'm going to go ahead and Eager Conscript here into a Glow Up. I wish to breathe fire here. Continue playing Fungi on this. We take another 4. That's acceptable, I think. He gets pushed around. We earn continually more money, which I appreciate. Eager Conscript. We're earning tons of cash. Tons of cash. This is the turn to Breathe Fire. Absolutely. We can then play out Field Steward, Spear Steward downstairs to take out the front line. Okay, we have enough regen that I'm not afraid of Miser just face tanking Archean, actually, which is pretty entertaining, I find. But let's Breathe Fire on this guy. Good. 6 is something. We lose too much by sapping ourselves out here. Unfortunate. It's going to hit me twice for 2 more. Let's eat dirt here and then play nothing otherwise. I want to try to maximize Miser turn, so we just press end turn, unfortunately. Guy's going to hit us twice, but fortunately he only does 1 damage. My goal here is, yeah, okay, draw Alchemy is huge. Play Vengeful Shard. Click nothing else. We want to optimize for money making. Great. He's got his 3rd round. This is an insane amount of gold that we're about to make here. Absolute huge dollars. 421 gold, and we maxed out Dragon's Horde. Amazing. Tejas, Spike of the Legion is probably it. We're low on damage on our floor. I'm looking for an answer. Squad Leader could be that answer. Trample, make Fungi the main play. Fungi big. Then at that point, we would need to Loam Coat him. I kind of greeted here, and I took a little bit of damage for it, but it's fine. Moral Mistress is playable if I'm actually consuming cards, which is I have 2 of them. 3 of them, if you include one of the Pyreballs. Okay, so the problem with her is you need deck consistency, because think about something like First of Kin from Monster Train 1, right? It didn't matter if enemies were on your floor or not when you etched, right? You still gained that +5. Moral Mistress, it does matter. You only benefit the floor you're against in that moment. So you need a lot of cards that say consume in order for this to work. And we simply do not have enough. I think Squad Leader is a serviceable approach here to something that can win the run for us. So I will take that, and I will take Ember here because we are swiftly reaching the point where I need deployment. Ember, absolutely, I think. And we get to cash in. Huge. Let's do it. It's going to be Flaming Talons, and it's not particularly close. Yep. Love that for us. Sketches of Salvation. Don't hate it. It free removes 3 train stewards is the play. I don't hate that. Is it good? No, not really. Deepwood Oil is maybe okay. It's acceptable. I guess I'll take this. It's not Odie's Totem, right? No, it's not. The thing is that I need the deployment ember more than I need the other ember. I guess I take the oil here. It's fine. I don't think it sketches there. Now, reminder, we could go hard and go right, right, left at any point. Now is not a bad time. Right, right. I have tons of cash. Right, right. And then we get the left with ring 6. We could delay and do right on 5, right on 6 with an arm shop, which I like, and then left on this magic dupe on 7. Merchant of Trinkets is high power, though. It's like actually good. I could do right, right, left here and get some value. The thing is that really hurts is I want the left steel shop here on ring 5, which if I do that, then it forces me to right, right, left on 7, what was that, 6, 7, and 8? And might not benefit me as much as I would like. I miss the magic shops if I do that. Double arm shops are like there. I want 1 arm shop, right? I think. At least. I'd like to fuse Mind Cage on something. I'm looking for an Overgrowth Carapace, ideally. But I really want to pimp out my Hothead. But he needs upgrades. We need upgrades on this floor, right? I need... Let's see. Man, do I really? I guess it's just Hothead that needs stuff. I could do that late on ring 8. I guess the other question is just how much do I need Fecundity and worthy sacrifice, right? Good question. I probably don't actually need that much. Reanimate is propagatable. That's funny. I could also just give a loam coat to her and she goes nuts. Becomes unkillable. It's very funny. Miser did a wonderful job. I'll tell you what, this trinket shop is pretty strong right now, though. I don't want the Underlegion banner. I actually think we're, just objectively, I think we go to this trinket shop anyway, so we'll go. Health. Now, I maybe should have looked at the alcove first, because there's a possibility we get the 0 out shard here. So that's maybe a misplay. I like Versatile Ember Staff, but let me look at this alcove first. Tome of Horrors is interesting. Tome of Horrors. Who gets that played on them? I don't know. You could do this and then propagate, reanimate, and the floor blows up, right? In kind of an interesting way. How does Unstable work with fungi? They die. So I think this would kill the whole stack and then leave it at 1 troop, which is bad. Yeah, true. We could do it on someone else. You could put this on Miser and he blows up every turn, which is entertaining if nothing else. If you can get reanimate on him and then propagate that, it's like fine. Alternatively, we can go Tome of Contracts, which I think is just objectively good, right? It's just strong. One Horn's Tome is also present. The Fragile is spooky a bit. I think I'll take Tome of Contracts here. It's just a solid pickup. That's a good tome. Alright, what are we doing? We see an Overlord pivot. Huh. Is the Overlord pivot correct? Because we can get explosive here, right? Now, obviously, he has to kill things. He might not always kill things. But I can get him to 1 cooldown, so he's breathing every turn. Pretty confidently. Is that correct? I don't know if we need more than the Golden Crown 1 here, is the thing. The money is good, but we have Miser. We're way ahead on economy as is. I greeted on the previous combat and got huge payouts for it. I think the Overlord pivot helps augment our offense, which I think is really solid here. And I can get explosive on rank 2. Now, Verdant Cycle draws me 1, but let's talk about Versatile Ember Staff real quick. There's not a lot we can do. It's like Spell, Blight, Unit, couple equipment, maybe. Like, I have a couple. So this will proc a couple times. Obviously, this gets good on Titans because we now introduce Scourges as an option with pretty good consistency. But I don't know if that's enough to justify it. I mean, also, I have enough money, maybe I don't skip it. Let's talk about Verdant Cycle. This just turns any card that says consume into draw +1, which is enough cards that I'm not upset by it, right? True. It's good card draw. Decent. It helps us later on. It is 1 per turn, but I think that's acceptable. We'll take that. That's about 4 draw, which is good. I'll take the Ember Staff, and then we'll re-roll on this. Spirit Breaker's charge is great, right? Yes. Now this strongly incentivizes me to jam Phoenix on the same floor as Hothead. Reduce Hothead to 1 cooldown so he's breathing every turn. Or maybe reduce Phoenix to 1 cooldown through a combination of Mind Cage and Tome of Contracts. Then he breathes every turn, slays everything, earns money every turn. Pretty good. And then Hothead supports it. I like it. Removing cards is viable here. Anytime we cut something, it improves everything else a little bit. dunk a shield steward then, and a spear steward for draw power here. And we should be in a good place. We're over 30, so Ancient Roots should be giving us a -2 now. Can I take Pyre Dampener against Ajax here? Ajax is objectively scary. We don't do a lot of high damage. We're not high damage is the thing. So I'm going to be relying on big fat stack of my lad. Supplicants. Supplicants are a dicey. They really slow me down. Having a lower floor Hothead will be beneficial here. I think we can take this. I'm going to play Hothead separately from... really just giving me a 1 on every floor. What if... What if I just play a lower floor, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right now. I haven't gotten any good stacking here. Getting Phoenix with Hothead is nice. Squad leader really needs to be online, though, I think. I think we don't play Hothead with the crew here. I think he's going to live downstairs. And I think we will want to compensate this a little bit. Actually, I don't see a reason not to play Phoenix upstairs. So we'll do Inoki. I mean, I guess I can just put Phoenix in front, right? It's fine. Hothead lives downstairs, yes. Squad leader is going to drop in here for sure. Miser is going to chill somewhere. It's going to get neutered, unfortunately. I think I would actually rather put the shield steward in to tank here for Hothead. Yeah, actually, I would. Okay, fine. We wish to Eager Conscript up top. I would like to kill the backline here without using Hothead's ability. There's a world where I shoot my own guy here just because it's so many extra turns. I think we do actually shoot him. That's great. And then I wish to Spike. Spike could draw me a card. I won't play it. Fine. Now this turn is more likely to be... Yeah, here we go. We get spawning pods, which is a great use of our Ancient Roots play, right? We're definitely taking the alchemy here. I think this could be the Pyreball turn. Man, actually, the glow up is huge. Remember, squad leader value. Squad leader value for sure here. Yeah. We've got... Remember, we have to get squad leader to... or fungi up to threatening levels. I'm going to breathe fire on this turn here. I'll play the fire starter on middle. I actually think it's going to save us more than that 1 health. Alright, now Dicey plays here. Man, getting punished on this collector angle. I think what we can do is obnoxiously we yoink collector forward. I will loam coat upstairs. And then I will eager conscript, or it's gonna hit me once, regardless of what I do. This rally trigger is pretty decent. I'll take it. Yeah, alright. He's going to hit me once no matter what I do. So, bummer, but fine. Okay. Breathe fire downstairs. We'll give him the mind cage. We get breathe fire upstairs. Remember, we have trample on our lad now, so this is effective. We play 2 curses. And I unfortunately think I do need to Interesting. That drew me 2 cards because of Versatile Emberstaff. I will drop Miser, get him in there, I guess. Sure. Take another hit. Unfortunate, but fine. We're not there yet. Breathe fire, please. Curses, yes. Man, I can't believe this. These supplicants, I got punished so hard for using Pothead when I did. It's a real bummer. I think we need to keep playing the fungi, though. We're going to eat absolute dirt on this turn as well. 2 more curses. Huge bummer. We at least get the fire on the turn where it matters most here. I have 2 cooldown upstairs. We can just completely Shadow Realm a guy up top. It's great. We do double curses. We breathe fire downstairs for sure. Fireball is a respectable play here. We'll do it. We'll fire it. And then I just go ahead and, well, the Propagate 2 either way works in my favor, so I guess I'll just keep propagating. All right, so I need to get enough. We at least get $39 out of my lad, which is great. Alchemy. Calcified Ember here, I think. We're clearing upstairs, it's decent. I think we win this. Yeah, we can breathe fire here as well, which is nice. We get everything. We get up to 8, which is good. I can continue scaling. Some Pyrogel helps. Okay, fine. It's not as good of a turn as a combat as we wanted here, but we do get out. We take some hits. I didn't anticipate things perfectly. Payoff is for sure the grab here, right? I like the Brain Spike, but I think it's payoff and it's not particularly close. Dig deep. Dig deep. Mushroom Cloud might be better. Tome of Evergrowth is also here, which is solid. You can put that on Inoki, and she now applies, what is that, Decay, Sap 6, which is pretty big. I actually think Tome of Evergrowth is great here. I'm going to take that. I like it. We will loot our Dragon's Hoard, yes. Medallion of Superiority is very good. I really like Medallion of Superiority. Shroomponics is great. We do not have any decay. I love Capricious, but it's got to be Shroomponics here. Huge pickups. This is going to also scale our Avarice, which is funny, and our Reanimate, so now Inoki is going to be essentially indestructible. And now comes the question of, do I go for more trinkets and then go left? I will be honest with you, I think I need, more than anything, the Steel Shop. Can I then do right, right, left? I'm going to be real, I actually just don't think it's very important that I get more value out of the Inscription event here. Just be clear. I think there's some value in some of it, it's okay, but it's not good enough that I care that much. I think we go left. Yeah. Goodbye, Inscription, it's fine. Dualism, again. Endless. I'm going to put a plus 20 on Squad Leader. Brother needs to live. Yes. Dualism again. You want a Miser Dualism? Avarice 26. Brother pays for himself mighty quick. If I see a multi-strike, basically the same thing, right? Okay, sure. Endless? Endless Hothead? No, we'll spin it. Okay, Large Stone is sufficient for Hothead here. I'm happy about that. Quick is not it. We're encouraged to go to the Steel Shop at the end anyway. I think there are some things we would still take. Titanite for sure. I think I do want to hunt a little bit for these arm shops at least. Decent. I'm happy about that. Armory says Mushy Room, Steward's Quarters, Boiler Room. Boiler Room's a lot of Ember if I put this on... I put this on Hothead's floor. Or if we actually hit the Bogworm's growth enough that I can consolidate my floors. Mushy Room is just objectively good, I think. Mushy Room is very good. Mushy Room is one of my favorite rooms because it's a room that you play on not your floor. It's the room you play below your floor. Now, I think we do need to keep Dominion in mind. We need to plan around Hothead going hard and living. So, I think I'll Mushy Room here. Yeah. Now, the dupe is... Good question. Tome of Contracts is a solid pickup here, if anyone's keeping track. Just another Tome of Contracts. We can freely, pretty easily put one on Phoenix, one on Hothead. That works great. Payoff is also really good, just generally speaking, especially if we can get the Dragon Sword first, obviously, but, you know. Also, second Inoki is something that's, I think, going to be in my future at some point in this run. It's just so much survivability. I think it's second Tome of Contract. One thing to keep in mind is I'd like to get... If Hothead's attacking every turn, he is self-scaling. Now, obviously, there's a world where I can put him and Phoenix together, which is also potentially very cool. 1, 5. I did make Hothead bigger, but that's okay. He needed the stats. It's good. Getting them together and having them attack every turn is a great way to ensure that we're doing a lot of scaling here, which is solid. I think a removal is high value here as well. You can just cut the other Spear Steward here and let the rest sit. That Avarice probably pays for itself on someone, but I'm not going to buy it. I guess you could put it on Squad Leader, actually, right? This gets propagated by Shroomponics. It's going to pay for itself. You just have to ask yourself, what does he actually want? And the answer is, I don't think there's anything. Like, more health would be it. If this were, say, Luna, I might consider Conduit, but it's not. Yeah, I'll just give him Avarice. That's actually fine. This propagates and pays for itself very quickly. The dupe here, I think, could also be Alchemy, but we're doing okay with cooldown reduction approaches. So let's make another Tome of Contracts. I think this is better than Mind Cage because it doesn't compete for the equipment slot, which is why it's costing the same thing, but is a rare card. Yeah, I'm just going to openly Tome of Contracts here and we move on. That's good. Okay. Multi-strike is not a fear. This is Undying one, so we'll need to be a little cautious. Where'd my space end up from last combat? Top floor is acceptable. Okay, so I would like to end up with 8 space on some floor in this run, because that lets you do Phoenix, Squad Leader, Inoki, and Hothead, right, on one floor. And then the Hothead and the Phoenix can boost each other with Spirit Breakers. So, for now, I don't think that works. So I think this is Inoki up top. Phoenix will remain in front, the best of our ability. Hothead... Doesn't really matter where he goes, but I guess he can go downstairs, right? Sure. And then I do want Squad Leader. We're going to put these guys in the middle because I want them to propagate a bit. And I can face tank on Shield Steward on bottom, and we're okay. I will Mind Cage bottom floor on Hothead here, because I drew it first, which is great. He's going to breathe fire and kill just pretty much everything. We get the Alchemy. I get the Mushy Room middle. Fortunately, I don't have a good target to self-blast here, but that's fine. I can just pull him forward and propagate Avarice a bit, and the rest of it doesn't really matter all that much. Sure. This guy, cleansing water just got these goobers. It's pretty good. Okay, we get an eager conscript, which I will click here. Right? Because it lets me breathe fire on this turn. We're clearing this mid-floor guy anyway, so we breathe fire here. Do I propagate him first? Probably, yeah. Then I can breathe fire on him. That's decent. This is a 6 health payoff. I think we can do better, right? We breathe fire downstairs 10 times out of 10. We just go ahead and propagate 6 here. My monitors just decided to shut off spontaneously, so I don't know if that affected the video at all, but that's great. Incredible. I couldn't explain why that happened. That might have been that could have been anything. Anyway, we're going to propagate 6 on our lad in front. I think that's fine. I'm a little concerned about that. That might be any number of problems. Fascinating. Okay. We're definitely going to breathe fire downstairs. I can't believe I missed the roulette on Collector. I'm going to go ahead and hit the Tome of Contracts upstairs. Spawning pods is it. Any way I can get this Collector? I don't think so. I'm going to go ahead and hit the spawning pods here. And the loam coat would be decent, but I think more importantly, I want to breathe fire more often. Man, that's a bummer, ain't it? Alright, fair enough, fair enough. Okay, sure. No collector for me. It's okay, I make enough money as is. Should be fine. Top floor has gone mad with power. I get the Tome of Evergrowth here. I can just... Now, oh my gosh, I forgot. Tome of Evergrowth also does Spirit Breakers. Yo, it's cracked, actually. And then we breathe fire, and it's super strong. Crazy good. Now, at this point, I actually just let everything walk on me. Yeah. We'll breathe the fire here just so I can get the slay, because remember, I did pivot on Overlord here. We just let these enemies walk now. As weird as it is. Hit them with the Spirit Breaker, get the Slay here, huge value. I take the Loam Coat upstairs, big work. Breathe fire downstairs. We don't take any damage if we can avoid it. I Pyre Gel the boss a few times. Sure, top floor should absolutely crush, right? Right. And then we breathe fire here. Get the Slay, which is great. Cool. That seems good. We clear everything, zero out the enemies. I continue to just Firestarter on this floor, and that's fine. $41. This floor seems great. Anyway, I'm going to heal 16 Pyre health right now. That seems like a good pickup. We can then sap here, breathe fire for the Slay. And I think I'm going to yank Mr. Avarice forward. Great. Farm cash. We actually are doing pretty well on survivability here. Just lots of money, actually. Incredible work. And we get lots of slays. Feels good. Actually, I think the Tome of Evergrowth, I forgot. It gives you an ability. Of course it does. I have so much synergy with it. It's Spirit Breakers, and it's also 6 sap. It's insane. It's huge value. Maybe I dupe it, it's so good. You dupe it and you put it on Miser, right? We're earning tons of cash. Anyway, I think we do just click another payoff. This card is nuts here. Truffles. Truffles. Pandemic. This is the card you really want to see when you have the Moral Mistress line. This would be the pick if I had taken her. Truffles, though, let's be real. I can protect Truffles on any floor. We're going to grab my brother. Brother Truffles. We loot here. We do go hard. Taskmaster's Lash. I have the ability to Firestarter myself. It's true. Let me just verify real quick that Monster Train 2 is still recording. It does appear to be. Hopefully that was just a graphics card crash. And it zeroed out and blacked out for a moment for you guys too. That's concerning. First time that's happened. Emperor Charge is probably the pickup. I'll grab that. It's fine. Evolutionary Instinct. Shadow's Sheath is a great way to mess things up, but it's also a great way to make sure Hothead is indestructible. Never gets attacked at that point, which is pretty cool. Incredibly, when does Shroomponics? Oh my god, Shroomponics is at the start of turn. Everything is free. Isn't Shroomponics with Shadow Sheath free win? Everyone has permanent stealth? Yeah, okay. Start of turn? I think so. Alright, we're going to take Shadow Sheath. This actually seems like disgusting synergy if I do the math right. Okay, now I think the Arm Shop is a big win. I can fuse over. If I can see Overgrowth Carapace on Hothead, I'm in, right? I also think the removals are nice. A lot of value here. Good. Void Armament. Phoenix. Void Armament Phoenix. Inferno Room is exceptional here on Dominion, especially. What is my deployable situation? What can I do? It's 1 Ember for Inoki, 2-3 for Hothead, 4 for Squad Leader. I don't have to play Miser, and I can remove the Shield Steward, so a 2-cost deployable is doable. And we just don't play the Miser in right away. Like, it's fine. Obviously, money is good, but he's not like an endgame target here, I don't think. So I think we can do Inferno Room, deployable Inferno Room, and this solves Dominion pretty comfortably without having to risk Hothead to all manner of problems. Void Armament is, I think, freely just correct. I will re-roll on this. Hall of Mirrors. Hall of Mirrors. Merge equipment. Huh. I know what I'm thinking. Merge equipment, Mind Cage on Void Armament means that Phoenix can attack twice and gets the cooldown reduction. No strong merge equipment here, though. We're looking for something else. I was looking for Overgrowth Carapace was really the holdout, but we missed it, of course. It's not guaranteed anyway, but there were other options that would have been nice here. Should be fine, though. I have Truffles. I can just purge the Train Steward now. He's gone. Goodbye. I get removals anyway, actually. There's no reason to hold on to these fire starters, I think. Yeah, let's just dunk these fire starters. They're acceptable at best, but not very good otherwise. Now we move on. I'm probably actually... I might actually get it, right? I went Arm Shop. We saw a bad Arm Shop. I might go to another Arm Shop and then go left again at the end. The possibility of Hothead getting another thing, and then we hit Inscription Event anyway. All right, funny. All right, I move on. We're fine. I think we have all the pieces we need. We will click Kale's Trial, of course. I'm paranoid about the recording now. Everything seems okay. We get deployable Inferno Room. This is vampiric, so they don't have 60 health, right? I think it's 30 here. Oh gosh, how important is this to me? All right, I think this is pretty critical. So let me think about this for a minute. Okay, so I know for a fact that it's damage shield that has 60 health. Yes, for a fact it is those. Now, I think the vampiric cherub is 30 as well. I know Spikes is 30. Yeah, I think I'm pretty confident. I'm going to go in on this. I think it's 30. So we Inferno Room bottom. Who got the space, by the way? Oh, baby, we got the space upstairs. I can actually formulate a floor. So we can do Inoki. Who needs it more? Phoenix, I guess, because I'm putting him in front. And then we can do Hothead. And then we can do Squad Leader. It does propagate. It's obscene. Okay, bud. All right, cool. Breathe fire. Explosive. Hey, I get to play the calcified ember. Breathe fire again. Eager conscript is now also invincible. Okay, no, he actually, because of when you play him, it doesn't work as well. This is silly, right? All right, Miser, let's get it, bud. Truffles, let's get it, bud. Here, click his card, see what he does. Everlasting Light. Sure, right? Why not? The cool thing about this is now I get to propagate Valor, too. Great, right? That's cool. Sure, bud. Here, I don't want to put it in fungi. I want to propagate that. That's funny. We'll put it in back. Great work. Spawning pods is a decent play here. Sure. I mean, I click the... Oh, I can't use Hothead's ability without enemies on the floor? What do you mean? Let me do it. What is this? What? Oh, come on. Uncool, Monster Train. Spawning pods upstairs. I think it's fine. Let me use the ability. Dang it. Oh, it's annoying. That's okay. Fascinating. Yeah, so this only works... The stealth thing only works for things that are popping out of... Fascinating. Fascinating. Okay. Huh. Alright, fair enough. Well, breathe fire, I guess. He got the slay, I suppose. It'll have to do. It's a bit of a bummer. I guess I could face tank here, right? No, I can't. The stealth. Haha, I got him. Got him. That's very funny. I'm actually just going to yank him forward and start propagating that. That's fine. Oh, well. Miser. Fair enough, bud. Fair enough. Top floor's looking good. That's for sure. Alright, I want to breathe fire first. Then I wish to hit him with the ability. That's solid. Now, I would also like to... His stealth behavior here is insane. I'm going to propagate the Avarice 8 times on my lad. Cool. That seems decent. Great, we're getting slays. We're also generating Valor now. Look at that. Meanwhile, Fungi is currently invincible on bottom floor. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Anyway, here's Void Binding on Phoenix. Just go mad with power. We can continue scaling. He's too powerful. He can't be left alive. I think we just click only Phoenix's ability and then don't use Hothead so I get the Slay, which is incredibly interesting to me. But yes, we do this. Fine. He gets the Slay. It's good. This fungi is just baiting perfectly, which is amazing. We get Alchemy is good. Sap. Boss. Breathe. Power. Breathe. Kill everything, I guess. Continue scaling because reasons. What if I pull Squad Leader forward for Avarice and Valor generation? Great. We're also propagating Valor now for anyone keeping track. This is a silly run. Cool, I can heal 16 health, that's great. Breathe Fire and just win here, it's fine. Continue scaling Avarice. Cool. One guy is too strong to be killed. Meanwhile, Kale doesn't get anything. That's true. Squad Leader currently gets this kill, but he earns 25 gold, so I'm not mad about it. Sure, bud. That seems fine. Get him, fungi. Amazing. We do want to continue with the sap here. Great. Continue everything. 172 damage. Great work. Armor generation, we're propagating like lunatics. I think we have figured it out. I have hundreds upon hundreds of damage, and I'm not even activating Hothead so I can farm slays. Turns out we're in pretty good shape. I am also earning a lot of money, which is nice. Money! Here I can full heal myself again. I don't know how much this matters. I think that gets the kill on Phoenix, right? If I yank him forward, it certainly does. Sure, bud, get him. Get it. Yeah, get it. All right, cool. I'm maxed out, right? I sure am. Click it anyway, because it feels good. And then he gets the Slay. Great. He's looking cozy. Another Tome of Evergrowth is free, right? We can put it on fungi. It doesn't even matter if it's dualism or not. Yeah, okay, great work. Drawing cards is probably pretty decent here. We're going to do that. I will continue to loot the Horde. See what we hit. Hidden coffers. We should easily transcend 10 in the next couple turns for sure. Ancient Pyre tap. You shouldn't have. Monster Train. Let's go. Okay. Mike, I am going to go for the arm shop, I think. Am I? Yeah, I think so. Think so, right? Sure. I think it's right. Lightforge. This is for sure explosive time. The fact that Overlord 2 comes with the explosive is huge. He's gonna be killing everything now. I'm very hyped for that. Meat Shield is pretty good. Grow Room, however, is probably the play. This is a fantastic room for our main floor. Yes, actually. Overgrowth, Carapace. Yeah, that's great, right? This is great. we click this. I'm going to merge this all together. Right? It's Mind Cage, it's Overgrowth Carapace. I merge it, confirm the merge. I then make it deployable because Ancient Pyre Tap now exists, and we're beyond being stopped. Like, Monster Train cannot stop me from winning this run at this point. So I am just going to make this turn 1 now, which is disgusting. And that's truly outrageous. Do I re-roll? Is there even a reason to re-roll here? I don't even need to put Hothead on the floor. I just put Evergrowth Tome spam on my units, and we Spirit Breakers charge to victory, and also Shale Shell to victory. This AoE scaling here is great. The arm regeneration's actually kind of bad, but it adds up, especially, I mean, it's the stealth, right? So, things to learn, right? Things to learn. As long as I play a unit in deployment, it will benefit from the Shadow Sheath Shroomponics interaction. If I don't, the stealth ticks down before I am able to propagate it. Very important note, which means my whole floor should be safe. I think we stand to gain a lot by just cutting fire starters here, so I'm going to do that. As far as other equipment, there's a lot of kind of whatever I could do. I am going to be like Tome of Contracts twice on Phoenix, and then Hothead gets the crazy stuff and goes nuts. If a single other floor hits 7 space with Bogworms, he becomes unkillable, right? Because he starts scaling every turn on his own, and he solos a mid-floor or something, which is incredible. But really, though, I kind of don't want him to, because I want Explosive Slay Phoenix to get most of the kills, and I think he actually will. So we might just still jam them together. It's fine. Maybe I give him a smidge stone at this last one. If I see it, I will take it, actually. I think we chill. I'm fine. We're even drawing more cards. We're doing great. Penitent Prayer Stone is spawned on each floor. I fear no Penitent Prayer Stone. I'm going to have Stealth, so good luck, Rax. The Deafening Herald will... I will contemplate how best to solve you, because an Inferno Room is strong. Well, no, the Purified Souls are going to tank my abilities anyway, so I think we just Inferno the hell out of him, and that's that. 6, 9 upstairs. Okay, well, fair enough. Inoki first, Phoenix in front. Hothead can go wherever, I guess. I think it doesn't actually matter if he's anywhere cool or not. I think we give him the super, right? We give him the juice immediately. And then we just eat 4 pyre damage and no one actually cares. It's fine. Great. Oh no, I'm going to get all that health back anyway. Now, obviously, this is going to mess up the Inferno, the other game plan, but, you know, the Inferno messes up with my Slay plan. Oh no. That's okay. We want to give abilities to anything that has dualism, and we want to spam these because these are scaling, right? Now, if I breathe fire here, he does get the Slay. I can equip him with the Void Armament here, and I think I just propagate the Avarice for the time being. If he actually kills things, he will get additional value. We grow room upstairs. Yeah, this will help as well. I mean, the problem is I can't actually do pretty much anything here. I guess I'll play one payoff. It maxes me out and draws me a card. Mushy Room, middle. I can't really... I guess I could scale by snapping my own dude. You think I won't? I will? Sure. Decent. Okay. want a Pyreball to get the collector because it's important. I will Truffles yip yip. Usability. Shield of Wing. I mean, decent, right? Decent. We're not mad about it. I am going to continue sapping the lad. He gets scaling anyway, so he's got 23 sap right now, which is a bummer, but the rest of my floor gets stronger, so I'm not upset about it. Who do you put Shield of Wing on? That's a... Oh, we give it to the stupid Truffles lad. There you go, bud. There you go. Amazing. He's got it. He's figured it out. This is Truffles tank. Let's go. Truffles, you got this, brother. You're not going to die, right? You're good. I would like to propagate Avarice if possible. An enemy's finally going to reach my top floor here, by the way, which is stupid, but true. Let's yank Miser forward, then Phoenix. We can play the Loam Coat on Fungi here. We're going to continue to breathe sap on my squad leader. An enemy should reach my top floor, please. Thank you. It's purified. I'm going to tell you what. This has been strange. Here, look. Breathe. We can sap an enemy at long last. We can hit him with the hothead. And then we can get scaling this way. Fungi, no! Truffles, how could you? Truffles, how could you? You didn't make it, brother. Ah, brother, you didn't get it. Continue breathing fire. Get him. This seems pretty good now that we have enemies rolling up, right? I don't know. Reasonable. Alright, we're going to get to 9 here, which is great. Excellent. I don't need to do the payoff here, so that's fine. We will continue to sap enemies to nothing. Breathing fire, and then he just slays now directly with his ability, which is a great sign. Inferno Room clears out. I have 13 stealth, 11, 33 stealth. I mean... unbelievable. Good thing I have a backup power source. My computer is displaying some measure that I'm getting notifications on my universal power source that the power is fluctuating in a nasty way. Oh, he gets a double slay here. Incredible. Amazing. Well done, champion. And we have Dragon's Horde already maxed out, so that's cool. We're not getting a lot in terms of the Miser value, but that's okay. Sure, sure. Seems good. Let it rip. This is a decent floor. Hey, look, big scary man. I think we got him. Here, I'm going to sap him. I'm actually not going to scale because I think we're too powerful. We just let it rip. I'm at max health? Sure, I'm good. Alright, great work. 50 gold, 69 gold. Okay, we made like 100 and something gold. We're a little too strong here, but that's gonna have to be okay. Cursed Dragon Staff. Inequivalent exchange is actually a really good ping here because I have a permanent source of Dragon's Horde mid-combat. This basically just reads as like deal 250 damage, so I'm going to click that actually. Unearth Treasure. What do you pull back? A Tome of Contract, a Tome of Evergrowth. It's not actually bad. It's random. I don't love it. I'm just going to sell this. I don't think it's for this run. I will loot the 10. Yeah, sure. Sharpened Teeth does benefit a couple units. It's a good starting point. Hellfire Bellows. It benefits the claws, talons. Pyreborne's Insignia. No, I don't think so. I'll take the Sharpened Teeth here. It's fine. Well, we get the Hellfire Bellows and the Pyreborne's Insignia option again. I guess I'll take the Bellows here. It's free damage. I'll take free damage. Evolutionary Instinct is shown to us. Sinner's Salve is just for Vengeful Shards, which I don't care about here. Dominion, but we have it answered. Evolutionary Instinct should do stuff, I guess. It will proc very quickly. I'll click it. Sure, I'm happy about it. I was excited about it when I saw it before, so great. I go left here. I would like to see if I can get a final upgrade on Hothead. Give Truffles some hit points, I guess. Take a dupe. Sure. Yeah, Smidgestone on Hothead. Now he continuously scales permanently, which is actually disgusting. Incredible high roll. I'm going to take that plus 20 health on Truffles. Brother should live. Alright, Trinket Shop says, Pyrestone Housing, script. What do we have? Quick? Plus 14 damage on somebody is never wrong. Who would take this? Plus 14? I mean, I guess I put it in like squad leader or something. Who gets quick? I don't think anyone actually wants quick here. If it was going to be on Phoenix, but stealth doesn't matter, right? The plus 14 is not it. Reroll, see what we hit. Okay, so Titanite on Hothead and Multi-Strike on Miser are pretty good. Dante's Footstool is free real estate. Okay, great. We're going to reroll on this. Ever-Turning Soil does just say draw +1 card, so we're going to click that. Twin Mines? What would I get a copy of here? You could plan this so it's smart. Tome of Evergrowth? Tome of Contract, maybe? Draw order matters a bit. Cortical Connector. Do I want even more regen? The answer is not really. This multi-strike is going into Miser. Doesn't really matter all that much, but still do it. I'm going to put the Titanite. My guy. My guy is huge and tiny and durable. Incredible. Avarice 3. Spreading out the Avarice has value. Multi-strike. Could just go in like squad leader or something, but I think I'll put it on Miser here. Why not? We can have a big number at the end of the run, I suppose. And he does scale, right? Because we have the Spirit Breaker's charge scaling, so we'll take it for sure. Here, Truffles. I believe in the you that lives for longer than one turn. And here's some money making. Truffles is big money maker, right? We're good. We're happy about it. I'll think about Twin Mines. I think I'm purchasing a removal regardless. So that's good. We're going to cut a fire starter here. The fewer of these I draw, the better. So that's great. They're not terrible cards, but they're also not good cards. Now the question is the other fire starter removal better than Twin Mines? Probably, actually. I think we have what we need to win this run. So I think cleaning up the fire starters entirely is more beneficial. Yeah, I'll do it. Okay, great. That should be that. Now the dupe here, I have at least 8 space upstairs, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, and then Phoenix, which is 5, 6, 7. So I have 1 extra space I could benefit from. I could throw another guy on the floor. We could do extra squad leader. I could, if I draw Truffles before Fungi, that also works. We could do second Inoki. Do I need second Inoki? I don't know if I need more regen and health. our numbers are crazy good. So who cares? I guess it's not bad. It doesn't hurt. I could do an extra hothead. Extra hothead is pretty nonsense, actually. But he doesn't benefit from the equipment. I think extra Inoki might be it. This just guarantees Dominion in a very functional way, I think. Dominion's AoE is potentially the only thing that actually threatens me. And I'm never going to get hit with a doubler. Yeah, okay. I think we just make another Inoki here. It's fine. Sure. And then now we freely win this run. Click the button. Yeah, we have it. As long as I remember to click this trial, behold, I'm good at the video game. I think we have it on lock. Okay. Excellent. Inferno room, go blow everything up. All right, top floor. We get Inoki 1. We get Inoki 2. Amazing. You know what I'm realizing all of a sudden? That hit, that's crazy. That hit the evolutionary instinct from generating regen, which popped more stealth on everyone, which is awesome. Right? That's really cool, because they have the reanimate. Mushy Room goes middle. We're then going to play Hothead. He's going to go up front because he's durable. In case damage comes in, I guess. Nah, it doesn't matter. Squad leader lands here. He's also going to get immediately evolutionary instinct, I think. Great, that's true. We also can play Miser in now. Great. And we give Hothead merged equipment. And this has now become obscene. Yes. Yes, it has. Anyway, here's Void Binding on Phoenix. Let's play a dicey game. I will breathe fire. Breathe fire. We play the Eager Conscript, which, whoa, blows up this floor. Obscene, right? Wow. Play Alchemy. Pull Phoenix forward. The Propagate here is on Fungi on this particular turn. Great. Floor. The Corruption actually triggers a lot of value here. Wow. I actually run out of unit space on the floor. Incredible. We do want to play... Okay, so the Inokis get the... Okay, we get the Grow Room. It's great. The Inokis get the Tome of Evergrowths. Huge. I will just sap on Squad Leader again. I think it's worth it. It's good scaling. Spawning Pods is pretty big here. Truffles. My man. Yo, he drops with 3 stealth. He's actually cracked. Yo, wait, hold up. If I cursed Dragon Staff on Miser, does he farm cash? We will find out today. Monster Train. We will find out today. Truffles about to face tank my man Dominion. The hero of our time, Truffles. Dude, you have no idea how wild this run feels. This run is unhinged. Bring it on. You thought you could fight Truffles? Truffles is too powerful for you. Am I earning money from this? No, I'm not. Okay. You know, I wasn't sure if it was gonna work or not, but here we are. Where is Fungi in this horrific mass of bodies? There he is. Great, that seems good. Here, let's sap this out so I get armor and everything else. Reasonable. Reasonable. Oh no, I took damage. It's fine. Get him, Truffles. Yes. Get him. Reasonable. Alright. First order of business. Stab the boss. Because it's funny. Breathe fire and explode everything. Because it's also still funny. Max my health. Great, we're doing a bazillion D damage. Respectable. Have a nice day. Truffles continues to be alive. Oh no, my 4 corruption. It's Monster Train. These are the runs that make me really, really appreciate this game. Right here, buddy. Right here. Yeah, I don't know. Just sap this into whatever's happening. I don't actually know what's going on here. Ah, whoops. I ruined it. It's okay. Breathe. He's too strong. He's actually too powerful. Okay. Never mind, Monster Train. I messed up, and you know what? That's fine. What do I get today? Overgrowth Carapace. Oh my goodness. He's gonna be huge. Truffles has just discovered godhood. Truffles has discovered God. Look at this man. He's getting huge. He's gonna win Relentless. Trust. Great. Anyway, let's click the abilities here. Before I mess anything up, I am gonna breathe Mega Fire. Good. Good slays, my friend. I actually would like him to get some slays, but the incant trigger is causing some problems. We get 1 slay no matter what we do, so I think we just click this. This is fine, right? Seems good. Don't breathe fire. Truffles is too strong to be left alive. Reasonable. I don't know how much longer Titan Dominion's going to be able to hold on to this. Yeah, go fight Truffles. He's too powerful. Cool. Very good. Very good. Excellent. Breathe fire. Womp. Amazing. Alchemy. We've reached 10. Wonderful. Truffles is too powerful. He continues to grow. You don't know what you've done. He's huge. This man is gigantic. Look at Truffles. He's way too powerful. He now has Wing's Shield. That's a triple kill here, which is pretty neat. I like that a lot. We can make it maybe a little better. Possibly. Decent. No reason to take any of this damage. We can get a double slay if I just don't push any buttons upstairs whatsoever. Truffles, you need a pal. Truffles, you need it. Here you go. There you go. We needed the hookup. Truffles is going to grow to formidable strength. Great job. Truffles, get him. Truffles earning $11. Truffles has acquired godhood. Truffles almost wins. Wait a second. Truffles almost wins everything. Which is one of the sillier set of words I've chosen to use in recent history. There, we get a double kill upstairs. I think there was a world I can get this kill here, but I actually want to get the slay on Phoenix. But let me be real. My man Truffles could win. I could propagate him and he might win. If I didn't want this 1 slay on Phoenix... No, you know what's much better? Truffles just 1v1, right? Truffles wins. Truffles kills God. I mean, that's really what this says to me. I don't care about the +1. You can't stop me. Truffles is too powerful. He is mighty. A formidable force to be reckoned with. Look, slays on Phoenix, great. Alternatively, Truffles just kills Dominion. Get him. Get him. Absolutely bite him. All right, there it is, right there. Slay for stealth. Earn me unnecessary dollars. I don't really care about my Dragon's Hoard, so let's just loot it. It's fine. I'm probably taking just Pyreborne's insignia, I guess. There's theoretically a Pyreball that benefits from this still. Sizzling Firecracker. There's theoretically a Pyreball that benefits from this still. Sure, I could sell it out of spite. I'll take Taskmaster's Lash. There's a non-zero chance I use this. Split Anvil. Wanderer's Talisman. Wait, I can Wanderer's Talisman and make Truffles stronger. I know what you're thinking. Split Anvils may be useful, but Truffles could become more powerful. Truffles is too important. I actually think this dog is just a lot of fun to play. He's cute and he's kind of good and sometimes goes wild. I think his ability probably, if I were being clear, I think he could probably come down 1 cooldown, right? I don't think he needs to be 3 cooldown. But if you put him in perspective as just like, basically he says, draw a random equipment that costs, it doesn't even change the cost, because he costs 1, it costs 1 less. So draw a random equipment on this turn only, basically. And sometimes he ends up being played for more turns than that, which is funny. Row room up top, Inferno room down below, important stuff. We play Inoki. BT dubs, I don't know, I definitely messed up. We didn't get the follow-on for Inoki, but I also guess I kind of don't care. It's fine. Inoki 1, Inoki 2, Phoenix lands, squad leader in the back. We get Miser here, great. We then get Hothead, I just take these damage, I don't care. Here we go, wonderful. Behold my power. Good turns. I do want to be a little cautious about Dominion's corruption, so I think we are going to leave Fungi in front here. Breathe fire for armor, it's good. Just attack a bit, doesn't matter. I am also going to just be, you know, ignoring Savagery and Dominion's damage and Curses of Entropy, because I will be farming with my double payoffs very quickly. Breathe Fire on Entropy here, you may as well. We can solve this in other ways. Like, oh no, I'm taking damage. We solve this, right? I have the tools. It's fine. Like, here's one of them. I don't need to use it right away. We can wait. Fungi gets his Propagate. It's good. We can sap out the boss here, which is great. I do like how Tome of Evergrowth does immediately proc the Evolutionary Instinct here on with the Pyre Gel. That's pretty nifty. You can go ahead and propagate this. Click Pyrelight, it's important. Just take the damage otherwise, I don't care. I'll breathe Hothead, there you go. That's right. Cool. Oh no, Pyre damage. Whatever will I do? Fortunately, payoff exists. Yes, a top floor. Truffles, my hero. My hero lands. He is indestructible. Play a eager conscript just so we have a tank for him. He's too mighty. We must Lord Phoenix buff. We go here. I must Lord Phoenix buff. We go here. I am actually just going to be burning health here. It's fine. We play Pyrelight. I play Mushy Room mid-floor. And I will play Void Armament. Great, right? Great, I think. Cool. Interestingly, conduit scaling is actually helping with the evolutionary instinct procs. Oh no, I'm not getting value from Wanderer's Talisman. Dang. I definitely misplayed. Whoa, terrible job me. Aw, bummer. Heck. Aw, heck. Oh no. What am I gonna do? Anyway, I think I can shoot the boss for a respectable amount here. Here, we breathe fire, and the explosive kills pretty much everything. And then we get to breathe more fire here, and that's kind of cool. I could take 8 Pyre health here, or I can wait on a better setup. Truffles, let's go. Swift, steel, dagger, sure, click the button, amazing. More damage. I could just Spike of the Legion for damage scaling on Phoenix here, which is actually ridiculous because the stealth matters. Let's actually, I mean, I get a +2 on this from Ancient Roots, which is pretty cool, that interaction. It's a little more efficient than the Pyrelight play, so sure, we'll click that. That's fine. I will still play Pyrelight, and you can't stop me, I think. Ancient Pyre tap, whatever will I do? Oh no. Get him, Truffles. Get him, Truffles. Yeah, get him, bite him. Alright, incredible work. Lore goes nuts. Alright, let's click Alchemy first. Let's apply obnoxious amounts of abilities. What is even this ability here? Phoenix? Yeah, great. Here you go, bud. Blow up everything. Great. Hothead. Great. I'll take 14 Pyre health right now. That seems respectable. No, fungi. The hero is falling. Oh, bummer. That's okay. Oh no, it's fine. Well, Entropy is dead. He is getting healed because I keep giving him regen, which is entertaining at least. Alright, now, entertainingly, I can zero them all out. The only thing that really is doing anything is Dominion must die, I think. I'm going to play the Curse of Entropy just to draw a card here. Yeah. Respectable. I think we're winning, is where we are at right now. Am I going to ever get through the Spell Shield here? Not really. Fair enough. I could just inequivalent exchange him repeatedly. That's true. I don't know, it could add up. It could add up, it's fine. Get him. Alright, we zero them out. They do heal because I have given them regen, which is highly entertaining. But fortunately, we're repeatedly zeroing Entropy because of Inferno Room. I continue to play Pyrelights here. Alchemy is your friend. 18 Pyre health is a pretty good payout. We can do one better, I think. Do this. Phoenix, breathe fire. Phoenix, breathe fire, yes, it's good. Hothead, breathe fire as well. We now heal for 20, which is huge. I may as well play the Curse of Entropy. We've zeroed out the bosses. I'm not afraid. Another Void Armament. I'm not going to play that. Fair enough. Sure. We're way ahead. Cool. Okay. Seems decent. Truffles is going to tank. Tank and Savagery. The hero of our... Look at this man. He can't be stopped. Alright. Well, I'm going to keep hanging upstairs until I get rid of all of the spell shield. The rest of this doesn't really matter, but I am going to click the cards because they entertain me. at least. The rest of this doesn't matter at all. Click Pyrelight because murder Dominion, please. Truffles tanks the whole floor like a hero. He bonks him. Truffles is doing great, man. Alright, we win. Yeah, we win. Just play out all these curses. None of this really matters. We can kind of just keep playing stuff. Breathe fire here, breathe fire here. I finally get rid of all of the spell shields. I could have shot him next turn with inequivalent exchange, but it doesn't matter. Great, I think my floor gets there. Good stuff. Yeah, not afraid. We had so much Pyre health walking into this combat, and we had so much more from the payoffs that no big deal whatsoever, right? It's all good. So, yeah, here we go. That's a run of Monster Train the video game. Truffles kills Seraph is a pretty good tagline, I think. So we're happy about that. We get some mastery on some good cards. I'm surprised I didn't have it on Spawning Pods or Miser before. Inequivalent Exchange didn't do too much, but this could have been more important if my run was a little weaker. We had the renewing Dragon's Horde generation, so good stuff, hell yeah. Look at that, blink, we're making some progress. Making some progress, incredible work. 19 out of 180. Hey guys, we're past 10%. Look at us go. This is going to take an age and a half. Let's go to the run summary. Okay, so it turns out Spirit Breaker's Charge is very good. If you've ever doubted this ability, allow me to remove any apprehensions you have. Spirit Breaker's Charge it's scaling. It basically lets an ability-centric floor do real damage. And the power of something like just basic Tome of Evergrowth cannot be understated here. This is really good. Really, really good. The Tome of Contracts, of course, on Phoenix is awesome. He ended up, Overlord 2 reaching 86 is legit, considering I missed the entire early game with him. And we also never crescendoed at the +2 attack that Overlord 3 gets. So, but this was a really good pivot. The Conjure Gain 1 was just enough, generating plenty of Dragon's Horde. Had 10 Dragon's Horde ready to go for the next run if I need to. Payoff is awesome. This card is really strong. Obviously, it's contingent on actually having Dragon's Horde, but if you ever do, this card is amazing. It's so good. Just so good. Alchemy is awesome, as always. This card's amazing. Tiny, large Titanite Hothead with Overgrowth scaling is also excellent. Truffles killed God. He didn't kill God. Let me correct myself. Truffles kills Seraph is a pretty good tagline for any run. I think that's probably going to be the clincher, but we'll see. I might name it something else, but it's hard to argue with Truffles kills Seraph. That's look at this little fluffy buddy. I love him. He's a lot. I like this unit a lot. He's really cool looking. He's got a good Bork heck. Amorous Inoki's a great unit. Big fan. Cool. All right, not much to add. I think we're happy here. Bazillion artifacts. We hit the second row even in the run summary, so that's great. Ancient Pyre Tap let us kind of just go mad with power. Once we hit that, also, Shroomponics and Shadow Sheath, BT dubs is disgusting. As long as you play it in deployment, permanent stealth. And also, let's not doubt the damage scaling that comes from that. It was non-zero. We were getting actually like 100 or something from this on Phoenix. So, really cool. What a fun run. Good stuff. Let's go back, see if we get any fun lore. Outpost. Nope, we get lore. Look at this. Lore happening. Phoenix is talking to Pincushion. So you said on your resume that you had been Orichi's henchman for several years, but you're looking to move up in the world. Great. That's not how you pronounce it. Since when do you know French? Oh no, French is canon and lore. Next interview question. Why do you want to become a partner in Moonwater Enterprises, the fastest growing wellness liquid company in hell? Greg? Well, fine. The only... I like the expectation that everyone understands what Pincushion is saying in the lore, but we don't. That's fun. You know how to ask the right questions. You're hired. Greg! Here's your first box of moon water. Now go out and use your gooey charm to sell it. But there's a sniffling whelp you gotta visit for me first. Alright, so Phoenix is about to hustle some moon water with Pincushion of all people. Incredible. Anyway, not much more to add. Doing all right, so I will let you all go. Incredible work. That is another victory with, I forgot to mention it, that is another victory with the medals. That's 3 in a row. Feeling good about that. I will let y'all go there, though. So, hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.